The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture present Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson. Also presented by Double Diamond Farm, Gulfstream Park, Journeyman Stud, Ocala Breeders Sales Company, Tampa Bay Downs, Valerie Daly of Showcase Properties, and Woodford Thoroughbreds. Hello everyone, Carl Nathy filling in for John Henderson on this edition of Thoroughbred Week, featuring an undefeated Kentucky Derby prospect in the Grade 3 Gotham Stakes. We begin with the Turf Dash from Tampa Bay Downs, Spring to the Sky. The 2-1 favorite, Richard Grunder, picks up the call.
Ensil is along the rail with the lead. Spring to the Sky is now second. Stormy Rush on the outside third. Hold on, Smokey is checked out sharply for Racing Room and loses all chance. Tell All You Know is there toward the rail. Up on the far outside, Cactus Sun is now being asked to pick it up as they turn for home. Ensil and Daniel Centeno have the lead. Spring to the Sky runs at the leader now. Second, Stormy Rush is up on the outside, racing along third. Cactus Sun on the far outside fourth, but inside the final furlong, it's Ensil with the lead. Tell All You Know is lunging late, but Ensil and Daniel Centeno will prevail again.
9-2, second choice. Ansel takes it by a length and a quarter over Pyrite Green. Daniel Centeno up in course record time of 54-4. The first stakes victory for Ansel, who is making his first start since finishing 8th in the Grade 3 Woodford Stakes at Keeneland last fall. The 5-year-old horse by City Zip was bred in Kentucky by George Pruitt. After winning 2 of 12 starts racing for his breeder, he's 3 for 7 for current owners Scott Farmer and Kathy Thompson. Trained by Joan Scott, Ansel has earned $237,000. Time for the Built Ford Tough Race of the Week, presented by Paul Miller Ford. Built Ford Tough for over 60 years. To Aqueduct for the Grade 3 Tom Fool Handicap. Strapping Groom, the 11-10 favorite, John Imbrial, has the call.
It's Dad's Caps and Jake and Elwood heads apart for the lead. They've got 3 lengths on Strapping Groom in third. It's another 5 back to Saturday's Charm. Candyman E is dropped out of it. They're at the head of the stretch, the half, 45 1/5 seconds. Dad's Caps digs down at the rail. Jake and Elwood on the outside. Strapping Groom is now coming on for third. Saturday's Charm is fourth as they pass the 8th pole. It's Dad's Caps, and here comes Strapping Groom now on the outside. Dad's Caps and Strapping Groom takes the lead in deep stretch and wins the Tom Fool Handicap.
The heavy favorite, Strapping Groom, runs by Dad's Cap to score by a length. The winner under high weight of 123 pounds, and Irad Ortiz Jr. in 109-4, a 103 Briz speed rating. Since being claimed by Drawing Away Stable and trainer David Jacobson for $35,000 last May, Strapping Groom has won 5 stakes, including the Grade 1 Forego last summer at Saratoga. The 7-year-old horse by Johannesburg was bred in Kentucky by Kinsman Farm. Strapping Groom has earned nearly $917,000. To Sam Houston Park for the Max-Am Gold Cup. Red Rifle, the even money favorite, Michael Chamberlain picks up the call.
Red Rifle is on the lead. Lead him in, Ken, right there. Frack Daddy is nudged along now from the outside. It's a green light now for Frack Daddy as they run to the quarter pole. Red Rifle on the lead, but there goes Frack Daddy on the attack as they take it to the top of the stretch and head for home in the Max-Am Gold Cup. Red Rifle the inside, Frack Daddy on the outside. A final furlong to go. Red Rifle, game as ever. Frack Daddy chasing, but Red Rifle's getting the best of the battle, and Red Rifle prevails in the Max-Am Gold Cup.
The favorite, Red Rifle by Ashford Stud Stallion Giants Causeway, draws off to defeat Frack Daddy by 2 3/4 lengths. A 1-2 finish by Keeneland Sales graduates. Robbie Alvarado, the winning jockey, in track record time of 1:48-3. The first horse ever started at Sam Houston by trainer Todd Pletcher, Red Rifle scores his first stakes victory. He was last seen finishing second against Allowance Company at Gulfstream Park. The 4-year-old colt was bred in Kentucky by Twin Creeks Farm, Tom and Nancy Clark. A $250,000 Keeneland September yearling, Red Rifle has earned nearly $139,000 for Windstar Farm and Twin Creeks Racing Stable.
Equinice, Grade 1 winning cold therapy compression bandages, suited for pre-race and post-race therapy. Draws heat away from the affected surface while cooling the treated area by as much as 15 degrees.
Back to Aqueduct for fillies and mares in the Grade 2 Top Flight Handicap. Teen Pauline, the odds-on favorite at 35 cents on the dollar. Once again, here's John Imbriel.
The half mile in 49 and 2/5 seconds. It's Teen Pauline with Flores Island and Flash Forward giving chase second and third. Royal Lahaina is on the extreme outside and centering. They go around the far turn. Teen Pauline in front by almost 3. Royal Lahaina moves up on the outside. Flash Forward is down at the rail. Flores Island is in between, and centering is the trailer. 3/4 in 1:13 and 4. They have Teen Pauline to catch as they come into the stretch. It's Teen Pauline with a 3-length lead. Flash Forward and Royal Lahaina, and on the outside is centering. And now there's less than an eighth of a mile to the finish, and it will be Teen Pauline. And she's going to get her 3rd consecutive stakes race on Aqueduct's inner track. And Erod Ortiz Jr. now has 4 wins on the day.
Erod Ortiz Jr. caps off a big day, riding odds-on favorite Teen Pauline to a 2.5-length victory over Centring. The winner under high weight of 123 pounds in 145 flat. That's 3 stakes wins over the inner track at the Big A this year for Teen Pauline, who is coming off a 10-length romp in the ladies' handicap. The 4-year-old filly by Tappet was bred in Kentucky by Stone Street Thoroughbred Holdings. Trained by Todd Pletcher, Teen Pauline has earned $461,000. Teen Pauline paid $270 to win and is the Malone's favorite of the week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. Watch Thoroughbred Week replays online at tbreadweek.com.
Paul Miller Ford F-150. We own mornings, the barn, and the horses. We own the paddock, the farm, and yeah, we own America's best-selling truck. 37 years of truck leadership. Paul Miller Ford F-150, 18990. Point, click, drive. Always open. PaulMillerFord.com.
The Stallions of Shadwell Farm. Hall of Fame member, Inbasor, winner of the Dubai World Cup and Breeders' Cup Classic, now siring stakes horses. Classic winner, Jazzle, a stake sire from a great female family. Brilliant Miler, Dar, Grade 1 winner, and now a graded stake sire. Albertus Maximus, winner of Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile and Don Handicap with outstanding early crops. Shadwell Farm.
Mucho Macho Man is full out now, will take charge. Mucho Macho Man just keeps on finding on the lead, will take charge. A late run, Mucho Macho Man, the more they asked, the more he gave.
Classic bloodlines. Like his brother Awesome Again, Macho Uno is now sire of a Breeders' Cup Classic winner, Mucho Macho Man. Champion Macho Uno, standing at Adena Springs.
Paul Miller Ford F-250. We own Super Duty, the tailgate, and the trailer. We own work, the farm, and yeah, we own America's best-selling truck. 37 years of truck leadership. Paul Miller Ford F-250, 26990. Point, click, drive. Always open. PaulMillerFord.com.
Combining the legacy of Kentucky with the fertile breeding ground of Florida, Woodford Thoroughbreds proudly introduces in 2014 Warfront's best son to stand at stud, multiple graded stakes winner, Sold Out, and juvenile Grade 1 winner of the Hopeful Stakes, Currency Swap. Woodford Thoroughbreds, where a new generation of horse racing excellence has begun.
Sunny Florida produces champions from start to finish. Florida produced Breeders' Cup Classic winner Mucho Macho Man. Florida is one of the premier breeding regions and training centers in the world. We are a leading prep center for Derby winners and contenders. We boast of premier veterinary research centers and 3 major racetracks. Florida has the largest 2-year-old in training sale in the world, selling horses 6 times annually. Florida is proudly represented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association. Sunny Florida produces champions from start to finish.
Living up at the Downs. Do you like having a great time with your friends and family? Then you will have a great time. Come out to Tampa Bay Downs and you will see Thoroughbred racing, Texas Hold'em tournaments. You gotta know when to pull them. Help your golf game at our practice range. You can bet there's so much more. Tampa Bay Downs. Live it up at the Downs.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with three-year-old turf action from Gulfstream Park. In this segment, three-year-old stakes action is presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A Paste. We begin with the Grade 3 Palm Beach Stakes, Storming Inti going for his third consecutive stakes victory, the 5-2 favorite. Larry Culmus has the call.
48-1 was the half mile. They're moving into the far turn. And it is Storming Inti in front. My Stormtrooper ridden along. Gala Ward on the outside of them. Break of another 2 to Plouven. And then it's Patent. Mr. Speaker with 5 lengths to make up just in behind the leaders. Now got to switch to the far outside. They're into the stretch. Storming Inti off the turn in front. On the outside, Gala Ward. Here's Plouven. Mr. Speaker trying to put in a late run on the far outside, lugging in, but he's coming. Storming Inti in front. Gala Ward. Mr. Speaker on the far outside. Plouven. Here's the wire. Gala Award has won.
8-1. Gala Award, the winner by half a length over Mr. Speaker, with Storming Inti fading to third. John Velasquez aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 146 flat. Gala Award taking on Graded Stakes Company after breaking his maiden in his 3-year-old debut over the course. The colt by Bernardini was bred in Kentucky by William L. Curran. One of 3 stakes winners last Saturday for Todd Pletcher, Gala Award has earned $123,000 for Michael Tabor, Derek Smith, and Susan Magner. The half-brother to Grade 1 stakes winner Storm Mellow was consigned by Valkyrie Stud, agent, to the 2012 Keeneland September yearling sale, where he was purchased by Demi O'Byrne for $1,550,000. Grade 3 Palm Beach stakes winner Gala Award, the Keeneland Sales Graduate of the Week. 3-year-old turf fillies in the Grade 3. Here comes the Bride Stakes. Candy Kitty, the 9-5 favorite. Once again, here's Larry Culmus.
Seeking her glory on top by a length and a half. Raging Atlantic hardly on the outside. At the rail, it's Candy Kitty in 4th. America follows in 5th. After that, it's Mary Mary B, Valseuse. Now, Room Service begins to roll on the far outside. Room Service going by horses quickly now as they come toward the top of the stretch. Seeking her glory, Raging Atlantic. And here comes Candy Kitty up to them. Room Service continues to knock on the door, 4th on the far outside, and they're into the stretch. And it's Seeking her glory, Candy Kitty, Room Service on the far outside. Candy Kitty to the front. Room Service on the outside, runs on. Seeking her glory, battles on. Room Service and Candy Kitty. Room Service pulling away. Room Service, and here comes the Bride.
6-1 Room Service by Windstar Farm Stallion. More Than Ready rallies from last to defeat the favorite Candy Kitty by 2 lengths. Joel Rosario aboard in 146 and 4. A first-out maiden winner at Kentucky Downs last fall, Room Service had been on the board in her last 3 starts, including a third-place finish in the Sweetest Chance Stakes at Gulfstream in her 3-year-old debut. The winner was bred in Kentucky by her owners, Gary and Mary West. Trained by Wayne Catalano, Room Service has earned $136,000. The Spendthrift Farm Share the Upside Stallion of the Week is Awesome Patriot. Call today to learn how you can earn a lifetime breeding right in this Wrigley bred stakes-winning son of leading sire Awesome Again, new for 2014.
At the top of the stretch, it's Tisway. Tisway by 4 as they come down to the line. Tisway takes the Met Mile with style. Look at the time, 1:32 and 4. Rail Trip is there. Giant Oak, flat out coming after him. It is Tisway in front, and Tisway was terrific.
OBS, the 2-year-old source to the world in 2013. With undefeated juvenile champion Asia Express drawing high praise in Japan. 2-time Breeders' Cup champion Secret Circle. And Breeders' Cup 3rd mile winner Golden Sense in North America. Make plans to find your next champion at OBS 2-year-old sales in 2014. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Share what you love about Florida.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the Grade 2 Swale Stakes coming up in this segment. To Santa Anita for 3-year-old fillies in the Grade 3 Santa Isabel Stakes. Swiss Lake Yodeler, the 3-2 favorite. Trevor Denman has the call.
They are coming to the top of the lane, and it's still Awesome Baby out in front. Artemis going to make another run at her now. Awesome Baby. Artemis comes back to take her on, but Awesome Baby strong on the lead. Swiss Lake Yodeler's back in 3rd. They're at the top of the lane now. Awesome Baby goes on strongly. Artemis is running a brave 1 second. Down the centre of the track, Swiss Lake Yodeler. But it's Awesome Baby going on. Leads now by 2. Artemis hasn't given up the chase, but can't get to Awesome Baby. Awesome Baby now clear by 3 and coming home to score. Awesome Baby and Mike Smith, too good in the Santa Isabel.
Awesome Baby by Adena Spring Stallion. Awesome again, the front-running winner by 2 3/4 lengths over Artemis. Mike Smith aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 141 2. The Bob Baffert trainee stretching out after taking the Grade 2 Santa Ynez Stakes in her 3-year-old debut. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Nicholas and Debbie Sibilio and was a $220,000 Keeneland September yearling. Awesome Baby has earned $230,000 for Kaleem Shaw Incorporated. American Produce Records is now available online. Visit briznet.com/APR for unlimited access to the pedigrees of more than 3 million thoroughbreds for just $275 a year, now including sire stats. To Turfway Park for the John Battaglia Memorial Stakes. Poker player, the 8-5 favorite, Mike Battaglia, has the call.
It's Solitary Ranger. Harry's Holiday up on the outside takes 2nd. Then from the inside, Empower is 3rd. Red River Rising now moves up from 4th. Here comes Poker Player from dead last. He's making a big move as they move farther stretch, though. It's his stablemate, Solitary Ranger, who has opened the lead. Has it by 5 lengths. Harry's Holiday 2nd, Poker Player 3rd, Red River Rising 4th, but Solitary Ranger, who made the lead, is still out there. Entry mate, Poker Player, Catalano 1-2, Solitary Ranger, and Florangero win by almost 5.
Runners trained by Wayne Catalano finish 1-2 with 9-1 Solitary Ranger by Windstar Farm Stallion US Ranger holding off the late charge, a favored Poker Player by 4 3/4 lengths. Florent Giroux aboard the OBS Sales Graduate in 147 1. Solitary Ranger broke his maiden by 5.5 lengths in the Grade 2 Arlington, Washington Futurity and opened his 3-year-old campaign with an allowance victory over the Fairgrounds turf. The colt was bred in Kentucky by Richard Forbush and U.S. Ranger Syndicate. A $28,000 OBS August yearling, Solitary Ranger has earned $194,000 for Susan Moulton. To Gulfstream Park for the Grade 2 Swale Stakes. Grade 1 winner, Havana, was scratched, leaving undefeated No Nay Never as the 2-5 favorite. Once again, here is Larry Colmus.
They're racing in the swale. No Nay Never goes straight out to take the lead. Prudhoe Bay also with speed. Can't Stop the Kid goes with them from the inside, and these three out for the front. Breitling Flyer is away running in fourth, and then Spot and Brothers of the Time up the back stretch. And it is Can't Stop the Kid in front. No Nay Never, the heavy favorite, is a neck back in second, and just to the outside is Prudhoe Bay, and they went 22-1 for the first quarter. Break of three, and then Breitling Flyer fourth by another 5, and then Spot and Brothers of the Time. Into the turn, Can't Stop the Kid, the leader. No Nay Never still right alongside with 3 furlongs to go. Prudhoe Bay is a length and a half off of them. Breitling Flyer, Spot, and Brothers of the Time. And there goes No Nay Never to take the lead on the outside from Can't Stop the Kid. Prudhoe Bay is there, and Spot is beginning to move up. Spot is putting in a charge on the far outside after a 44 and 2.5 mile. They're into the stretch. No Nay Never, but Spot is rolling up on the far outside. And here comes Spot and Jose Lezcano to take the lead from No Nay Never. And then comes Brothers of the Time. It is Spot in front coming down to the line, and Spot has won the Swale.
9-1 Spot defeats odds-on favorite No Nay Never by 2.5 lengths. A 1-2 finish by Keeneland Sales Graduates. Jose Lezcano up in 122-2. Spot making his first start for trainer Nick Zito and owner Joseph Moss, who purchased the Pulpit gelding privately following his 5th place finish in the Grade 3 Hutchison Stakes. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Curtis Green. Spot has earned $151,000. Jose Lezcano with the Safe Ride of the Week, presented by Sally Horse Bands, the safest way to the winner's circle. Coming up, an undefeated winner of the Gotham.
Discover beautiful Ocala, Marion County, horse capital of the world. I'm Valerie Daly. Let me show you all our area has to offer. Here are a few recent listings. Laurel Mead, Paradise Palms, Dudley Farm, and Marnick. Ocala, Marion County. Come for a visit, and you'll see why it's a great place to live.
Thoroughbred. He is not just a racehorse. He is our heart. He is our toil and sweat. He soaks up the bright sunshine, becoming mighty and strong. He feasts on our abundant grass and drinks our mineral-rich water. He is a way of life, our champion. His excellence brings us chills as he competes, inspiring us to greatness. He is our purpose, our soul. He is a Thoroughbred.
Algorithms. The undefeated graded stakes winner used his natural talent as standard procedure. An easy winner of both starts at 2.
With a polished effort here.
And Algorithms getting the better of Consortium.
He won his stakes debut, drawing off from an Eclipse champion, earning a 105 buyer.
Algorithms winning the Holy Bull.
He's a grand-looking half-brother to 3 graded stakes winners. With pedigree, looks, and talent, it all adds up. Algorithms at Claiborne Farm.
Since 2000, runners by Pin Oak Stallions have won some of racing's most important stakes races and include Eclipse and Sovereign Award champions. Pin Oak is home to leading sire Broken Vow, sire of over 100 stakes horses, and Sky Classic. Pin Oak also stands young graded stakes winners Cowboy Cow and Alternation. Pin Oak Stud. Stakes success is our goal.
Dynaformer left his mark on thoroughbred racing. Dynaformer left as America's leading active sire of stakes winners, group or graded stakes winners, grade 1 stakes winners, and millionaires. Luckily for you, he also left us brilliant speed. Only at 3 Chimneys.
Time now for the feature race of the week, presented by Keeneland, investing in racing's future since 1936. To Aqueduct for 3-year-olds in the Grade 3 Gotham Stakes. Undefeated Samrat, the 2-1 favorite. Here's the call by John Imbrial.
And they're off. Financial Mogul and In Trouble, makes the early lead. Uncle Si now moves up. On the outside is Samrat, and Deceived is there in fourth as they race for the clubhouse turn. In Trouble on top here with Uncle Si giving chase in second. Samrat's on the outside. Deceived's in between horses. Financial Mogul is down at the rail and racing in fifth. Then comes Noble Cornerstone and Harpoon. They're right together. At the back are Master Lightning and Extra Sexy Hipster. They've reached the backstretch after an opening quarter mile in 23 and 4/5 seconds. In Trouble by ahead. Uncle Si pressuring that pace in second. Samrat is running in third. Then it's Deceived, along with Noble Cornerstone. Financial Mogul is sixth, but just 3 lengths from the lead. Then it's Extra Sexy Hipster. On the far outside is Harpoon. And Master Lightning trails in ninth, the half mile in 48 and 1/5 seconds. In Trouble, Uncle Si, they're 1-2 as they go around the far turn. And Samrat now makes a move right alongside of the front two. It's Samrat on the outside, Uncle Si in between horses. In Trouble is down at the rail. The 3 of them are heads apart as they come for the quarter pole in the Gotham. In Trouble at the rail, Samrat on the outside. Uncle Si battles on in between horses. 3/4 went in 1, 12 and 1. And it's Samrat and Uncle Si, and Samrat, Uncle Si, and In Trouble. 3 of them are right together as they come down for the 16th pole. Samrat, Uncle Si, In Trouble, none of them giving way. They come down for the finish line. It's Samrat narrowly, and Samrat will stay undefeated.
Favored Samrat maintains his perfect record, holding off Uncle Si by a neck. A 1-2 finish by New York breds. The winner under high weight of 123 pounds, and Jose Ortiz in 144 and 2. After winning all 3 starts against state breds at 2, the Rick Violet trainee is 2 for 2 in Graded Stakes company at 3. This race, a virtual replay of the Grade 3 Wither Stakes in which Samrat defeated Uncle Si by a length. The colt by Noble Causeway was bred in New York by his owner, My Meadowview Farm. The current Kentucky Derby points leader, Samrat, has earned $583,000. A busy weekend of racing with the Grade 1 Santa Anita Handicap, and in that race, it's going to be Game On Dude trying to win it for the 3rd straight time. Also, we'll have the Grade 1 Frank E. Kilroy Mile and more, all coming up next week on Thoroughbred Week. Thoroughbred Week is presented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture.